my channel. Today we are here to set up our budget for the month of February. So I am personally using a digital budget planner from my own shop, Planning to Prosper. I do have my shop linked in the description box down below for you guys. If you are interested in purchasing anything from my shop, you can use the code PROSPER15, P-R-O-S-P-E-R 15, to save 15% off everything in my shop. So definitely check that out if you are interested. And I'm going to be using the Very Valentine budget inserts and stickers to set up my February budget. I just kind of wanted to stick with the traditional Valentine's Day theme. I really love this kit. I love all the colors, the purples, pinks, and reds and everything like that. It's just really cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record my screen and put on some music for you guys and set up my monthly view, and then I'll come back, we'll pull in some inserts and get everything set up for the month of February.
Aren't you tired of the drama? You use your words like they are knives. I don't need that type of drama and trying to be tough all the damn time. Try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong. I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again. You're looking at me so cold. Get over yourself, are you for real? Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong. I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again.
Okay, so now I've got my monthly view all set up and ready to go for the month of February. So I put all of our bills in, and as these get paid, I will check them off, put in the amount. If it's different or not, I'll just, you know, erase it and put what the actual amount was and everything. And then I am going to add a section to my index over here to track income. I really want to very meticulously track my income specifically from my business, as well as any miscellaneous income. So I wanted to create a tracker just for that. And then as far as our goals for the month, so you guys will see in next week's check-in, we went grocery shopping this past week. We created a meal plan for the month of February, and after we got groceries and everything, and I'll probably talk about this like in my day in the life next week or something, I'll show you guys, but we have a insane amount of food on hand. Like Andrew and I, we talked about it extensively yesterday, and we're like, okay, like let's just take a specific inventory. We have canned chicken, we have a whole bag of shrimp, we have 4 chicken breasts, we have a pork tenderloin, we have turkey burgers, veggie burgers, all these things. So we decided that we are going to put the meal plan on pause and we're just going to create meal plans, and this is what you should do anyways. And I thought I did do this, but I don't think I did this like as detailed or as well as I could have. So even if by the end of February we are eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like we need to clear out what we have already. It's just kind of insane. And again, I will show you guys that in a little bit, but because we did so much grocery shopping up front, our grocery budget is pretty low for the rest of the month. And again, you guys will see that in next week's like budget check-in. And honestly, it had me really stressed out last night. But then once we, when Andrew and I were talking about it, but then, you know, we were talking about everything we do have on hand, and I was like, yeah, like we can easily make chicken fried rice, shrimp fried rice, we have pasta, we can make, you know, barbecue chicken, marinated chicken, like burgers, all these things, and I can make that WW friendly as well. And so our goal is going to be to buy as minimal amount of groceries as possible. And Andrew and I did have a heart-to-heart about Costco as well, and I think we're going to shop at Costco less. I know that there are some things that you can save money on, and there are certain things that we can't really find anywhere else, like Coach's Oats. We love Coach's Oats. That's our preferred oatmeal, but I have never seen it in another store, so we'll continue to get Coach's Oats from Costco and things like that. But for the most part, like snacks are one thing that we have an insane amount of, just chips and pretzels and goldfish crackers and bars and all these things, string cheese, and we get the kids a ton of snacks. And we were talking about, like, you know, instead of just trying to have all these snack options on hand, like when we're creating our meal plan, let's, you know, figure out what the snacks are going to be for the week, you know, kind of come up with a meal plan for that as well. Because I would like to get to the point where we have exactly in the fridge, pantry, and freezer what we need for that week and that week only. That's not to say we won't have some sort of food storage. I'm sure we will, just for like emergencies and things like that. But overall, I really want to like really hone in on our grocery budget and get it right. And so shopping the pantry and the fridge and clearing out our inventory is going to be part of that process. And then I still need to set up online payments for taxes with QuickBooks. Whoops. I need to, I'm going to turn my pen tool off. I need to file my 2020 taxes. I'm hoping to be able to do that in the month of February. So I'm hoping I have all of our paperwork that we need by then. We need to have our weekly budget meetings. We did not do that last month, so we need to prioritize that this month. I want to sell my MacBook Pro. I honestly just haven't gotten around to it, but I need to do that. Andrew actually wants to buy a laptop for himself with the money that we get for the MacBook Pro. He is planning on eventually going back to school. And then he and his friend Mark, they talk online a lot and they do like video games and stuff like that. So he wants the laptop for that. I need to destash a ton of planner stuff that I have. And then this might be, it'll be an interesting goal. We'll see what happens, but I would like to ideally maybe not do no, but just like really limit Amazon purchases. Like try to stay off of Amazon as much as possible, because I feel like Amazon just gets me into trouble. So I'm gonna remove the app from my phone, and then if there's something that, you know, we really want to get from Amazon, if we know it's a good deal, like the Diaper Genie refills for Julia's diaper bin are pretty cheap on Amazon. They've got like an off-brand that we like, so we'll order those if we run out, or certain things like that. Like a lot of household items I feel like are pretty reasonable on Amazon, but for the most part I would like to stay off of there. So maybe I am going to rephrase this and say remove, let's see, remove Amazon app from phone and limit purchases. So that might be more realistic than saying I'm not gonna make any Amazon purchases. So those are our goals and everything. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull in all of our inserts. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And I'm gonna use the same theme of the stickers that I have here, the Very Valentine. So let me pull up my file. Okay, so it is a little bit later. I think I left off right before I was gonna pull my inserts up and everything. I made some minor changes to my little index over here. So the monthly budget I'm gonna have on a page all by itself. The weekly check-in I'm gonna have on a page by itself with a spending tracker next to it. I think that'll make that a lot easier. And then the sinking funds, business budget, and I'm adding an income tracker this month as well because I really wanna start, you know, tracking like income from my business and miscellaneous income just like in its own little worksheet. So I thought I would point that out real quick, but let's go ahead and pull up our inserts. I'm gonna just split screen over here and we'll start pulling them in and then we'll fill them out. So I'm gonna turn off my pen tool, click on monthly budget, and I think on this page, I'm gonna do a lined paper over here. So I'm just gonna kind of make that fit my page how I want it. That looks good. And then I'm gonna do my monthly budget, and I think, do I wanna do, no, I'm gonna do this one. Monthly budget 1. So we're just gonna size that down to fit the page as well. And that looks good. So that'll be our monthly budget, and then there'll be a little section over here to, you know, take notes and things like that. And then if we go back to February, we can go to our weekly check-in page. And last month I didn't even come close to using a whole spending tracker, so I feel like I don't really need that, like 2 sheets, and I thought it'd be kind of nice to have them both in the same section. It just kind of makes it a little easier. So I'm gonna put my weekly check-in there, and then we'll do a spending tracker over here. And I think I mentioned earlier, everything you see that I'm using, besides like the Apple Pencil and iPad and stuff, although I do have them linked down below on Amazon, they're all from my shop, Planning to Prosper. So this budget planner, as well as all the inserts and everything, whenever you purchase a budget planner from my shop, you will receive neutral inserts and stickers automatically. So these are just my more like decorative options. So if you want to have a theme for the month or anything like that, you want it to look a little bit cuter, you have that option. So next we'll go to our sinking funds. And I'm gonna pull the sinking funds sheet over here. I have tons of videos too, just kind of showing like the details of the planner and all of that. So if you're interested, definitely check out those videos. Is that hanging over a little bit? Just a smidgen. We'll go ahead and move it down a little bit. I think, yeah, that looks good. And then a transaction log we'll put over here. I'm just gonna make it a little smaller. Okay, gotta do that. It doesn't have to be perfect, but okay, I think that looks good. So there's the sinking funds, the transaction log, and we'll set up our business budget. And I'm gonna set up my monthly budget and sinking funds today. My business budget I do off camera. So pull over the business budget. I've already closed out my business budget for the month of January. And then I want to do my business expenses and Q1 taxes over here. So yeah, that looks good. And if you want to, again, see these inserts more in depth and everything, I do have videos showing that. For the sake of time, I don't really go through it in a ton of detail. So just FYI there. And then my last one is my income tracker. And there's plenty more sections, by the way. I think there's 10 sections in the index, so you can put tons of stuff in here. But I wanted to put the income tracker just to kind of start tracking all of that. And I think I'll go ahead and put some lined paper next to this as well. That looks pretty good. I might move it up just a little hair. I think that looks fine. And then we'll do some lined paper over here. Okay, I think that looks good. So yeah, now we've got our income tracker, the business expenses and quarterly taxes, the business budget, where I have like the goals I can do and everything too. I love rating the month on everything, the transaction log, sinking funds, my spending tracker, the weekly check-in, and the monthly budget. So all of, oops, I don't want to delete that. All of the inserts are now in. So we will go ahead and start putting together the monthly budget. So I'm just gonna flip my iPad this way. And it's always so crazy, like going from my iPad Air to the 12.9, like this feels so huge to me now because I have both. I love using this for designing and things like that, and I love the smaller one for like more portability. I use that one for reading on the Kindle app and all of that. So I have my rough draft right here. And we're gonna start putting everything in. So as far as income sources, we have January's income. So that's everything I earned between my full-time job and my business. I'm gonna try to move this down a little bit. Oops, I need to turn images off. So everything between my full-time job and my business, like take-home pay. So that's after my business expenses, taxes, all of that. And then also, you know, from the previous month, we'll take out if we were over or under, like we'll kind of adjust the income based on that as well. So that income that we're working with this month is $5,000. Woo, that was weird. $5,441.23. Let's move that into the center. And that is the actual income as well, because that number actually will not change. For 1, 2, 3. And so we can just do that. Okay, so that's the income that we're working with. And then as far as the expenses are concerned, so I'll write them all in and then we'll go, well, I'll write them in and then put the amount real quick. So we've got our mortgage. And the mortgage amount is $1,563.28. And then we have our HOA, and that is $122. And then we have our gym membership, and that's actually $0 because of a promotion. I don't know if I like the look of that. I swear I get kind of picky sometimes about these things for whatever reason. Maybe if I just don't do the dollar signs. Bear with me, you guys. Redo this one real quick. So 1, 5, 6, 3. I could have just erased the dollar signs, but that's okay. 1, 2, 2, 0, 0, and then 0. Okay, anyways. And then we've got water and trash. And I did receive the exact bill for that, and that is $92.52. And then we have CenturyLink, which is our internet provider. And that is $65. And then State Farm, which is our life insurance company for Andrew. And that is $38.70 per month. And then we have Southwest Gas, and that is used to, we have a gas stove, and then it's used to heat our house. That's $30.12. I haven't really had to use the heater actually very much, which is kind of surprising considering it's been pretty cold here. But the insulation that they use, it's spray insulation. It's kind of known to just, yeah, you don't have to, what is the proper way to explain that? I don't know. The spray insulation kind of helps to keep the house at a good temperature, I guess you could say. So Massage Envy is $65. This should be the last month that we have Massage Envy because we are going to cancel it. So then we've got Banner Life. Massage Envy, they have you do a contract with them and you have to make 12 monthly payments in order to cancel it. So for the longest time we'd let a monthly payment go through and then freeze it for 6 months and then let a payment go through, and finally we're at the point where we're like February is our last payment, our 12th payment, and so now we can cancel it. It's kind of ridiculous, but oh well. So $22.22 for Banner Life, and then T-Mobile, which is our cell phone company, and that we have $160 for. There might be a charge. So with T-Mobile, they do this like jump lease program, and we have that for my phone, but it expires this month, and I think we just have to pay like the remaining cost of the phone, which we're going to do. I'm not gonna upgrade my phone or anything like that. So that may be more, but I'm not 1000% sure. So if that is the case, we'll probably use like our technology sinking fund to cover that expense. So we'll just have to see. I'm kind of nervous about that, but we will see. And then we have APS, which is our electric company. And we're budgeting $100. It could end up being more or less. We're not really sure what to expect yet because this is our first like year in our home. We've only been here for a few months, so we don't really know what to expect with utilities yet. But by next year, we should have a pretty good idea. And then we have WW, and I'm currently on a promotion with them, so I actually don't make a monthly payment until April. And then we have Hulu, and that is $20.12. And then we get into grocery. We did decide to increase grocery because we're starting to purchase things like protein powder, which those are kind of expensive, but Andrew's been going to the gym a lot, and so he's been wanting to make protein shakes, and once I start going to the gym, I'm gonna wanna make protein shakes. And coffee is now coming out of this budget as well, so we just upped it to $7.50. I'm not thrilled about it, but we're just gonna see how that goes. And then we have gasoline for our car, and that is $100 that we're budgeting. I feel like my Apple Pencil's kind of wigging out on me. It might be time to change the tip of it. I actually haven't changed the tip of it since I purchased it, and yeah, you can kind of see the metal, so I might need to replace that soon. Okay, and then eating out. We do $60 for every Saturday. We eat out every Saturday after church, and there are 4 Saturdays this month, so that's $160. And then we have our sinking funds. And we are putting oh my gosh, what is happening? $2,082.27. And then we have unbudgeted. And we're budgeting $0 for unbudgeted. So we have a couple spaces left, but our total income estimate is $5,441.23. And then our expenses are that exact amount because it's a zero-based budget. And so we have $0 going to goal. And then what'll happen is if we have any miscellaneous income, like I'm gonna try to sell a couple things, which I need to put miscellaneous up here, just to have a spot for it. I'm gonna put 0. We also should be filing our taxes and things like that, and I'm thinking that we'll get a return, although that's never guaranteed. So that income, miscellaneous income, would get added to that. At this point, we're mainly funding our fund for our backyard. So if we do make some extra income, it will likely just go to the backyard. So next I'm gonna break down the sinking funds for you guys and show you what that is all about. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to January, and some of our sinking funds are a little different, so this may not be entirely accurate, but I do have the ending balances right here. And I'm just going to copy them and paste them. But yeah, some of these are not accurate, so I guess we'll see. So now I'll just go back to February and go to sinking funds. And then those should be our beginning balances. So like this one that we closed out, I know that that one is not true, but we'll just kind of put those there for now and then we'll figure it out. So, you know what? I think I'm just gonna write them in because I'm gonna just end up getting confused. So I'm gonna write them in. So let's see. So I have them in every dollar as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up and go to January, because that'll tell me what my remaining amount is in each one. Okay. Okay, so categories. Let me flip this over. Got it all written down. So we have Andrew. That's my husband's personal spending money. Then we have beauty. And that covers haircuts, eyebrows, and lash extensions. And then we have birthdays and gifts. So any sort of like special occasion, and then also like birthday parties for the girls and that sort of thing. And then we have Christmas. We have clothing for Andrew. So we're bringing back the individual clothing accounts. And I kind of explained that, I think, in yesterday's video. But essentially we decided to do that because originally I thought it would be nice to like have that come out of personal money. But But then if you end up spending too much of your personal money, you don't have money for clothes, and clothing is just something I consider to be a necessity, so I wanted to break that out again. And we've got diapers for Julia, the Dodge Journey, so that includes car registration, car maintenance, anything like that. And we have entertainment. And family pictures, which we're hoping to get done next fall. I also need to order Madeline's kindergarten pictures. And we have a category for giving, so that's like if we want to buy someone coffee in the drive-through line, or we want to get something for, you know, the crosswalk workers for Maddie's school, or just anything like that, give a really generous tip at a restaurant. We just wanted to have a little bit of money set aside for that specifically. And then we have golf for Andrew. So he is going to start golfing more. Our good family friend recently retired, and he's like a second dad to Andrew, and so I think the two of them are gonna start trying to go golfing. And it's kind of what Andrew does to get away and take a break, which he definitely needs. Being a stay-at-home dad is a lot of work. I tell him all the time he works way harder than I do, because those little ones are quite a handful, but they are fun. So, and then we have holidays, which includes like Easter, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Halloween, so costumes would come out of there. Easter basket stuff would come out of there, so that sort of thing. Christmas has its own fund because Christmas includes like Christmas decorations, and then we like to do an annual trip up north to the Pines and go do fun things up there, go see the snow, things like that. So it covers way more than just Christmas presents, so we wanted to have it in its own category. Household is of course just like hygiene products, cleaners. There's some months that we barely need anything, and there's some months where we need a ton of stuff, so that's why we decided to create a sinking fund for it. And then we have home projects, which that essentially includes like the backyard. We want to get our shower redone at some point, just different things like that. And then we have Mommy 2.0, and that's gonna be for when I'm ready to like go get a tummy tuck and stuff. I know everyone's got opinions about plastic surgery, but I'm not planning on doing anything drastic. I just, once I lose all the weight that I would like to lose, if I need a tummy tuck at that time, I wanna be able to go get one, and I wanna get a breast lift as well. So everyone's got their opinions about it. That's my thought on it, but yeah, so we're saving up for that now, because obviously that's gonna be expensive, but it won't happen for a while. So, but we wanted to start saving for it now. And then we've got school, and that includes like Maddie's uniforms, her school supplies, field trips, book fairs, purchasing yearbooks, all that kind of stuff. And then we have my personal spending account, tech and electronics. So again, that's where that T-Mobile will likely come out of, assuming it comes out. I don't really know. I should probably just go down there and talk to someone about it. And then we have vacation. So as far as our amounts are concerned, our beginning balances, I know that Andrew was negative $1.11. And then Beauty, I think, was 90. Yeah, $90 negative. Birthdays and gifts, the beginning balance was $60. We didn't take anything out of there. The beginning balance for Christmas was $74.52. Clothing is all new, so that's $0 for beginning balance for everybody. The beginning balance for diapers was $59. What is up with my Apple Pencil? I swear. So weird. This This is starting to frustrate me. I know I have Apple Pencil tips somewhere, so I might need to change it if it keeps being all crazy. $59.40. Beginning balance for the Dodge Journey was $219.25. Entertainment was -$7. Family pictures was $30. And then giving was $0. That's a new category. Golf is $0. Holidays was $60. Household, we were -$3.59. Home projects, $1,217.06. Mommy 2.0, it's $200. School is $100. My personal spending is $6.72. And then $100 for tech and electronics. And vacation, $250. So those are all of our beginning balances for our sinking funds. And then as far as how much we are adding, so for Andrew, we are adding $60. For beauty, we are adding $200, and that's to make sure we have enough for my lash fill, and Andrew's gonna go get a haircut this month, and we needed to obviously cover like the negative balance. So hopefully moving forward, we won't have as big of a negative in there, now that I know kind of more of what to expect as far as the cost of like getting my lashes done and stuff like that. And then we are adding another $60 to birthdays and gifts. We're adding $100 to Christmas. And then for clothes, we're adding $50, except for me, we're adding $100 because I'm gonna go get some workout pants. I actually don't have any. The ones that I do have, this is being so weird. Literally has never given me trouble before, but look at that. What is happening? Why is this being so weird? Who knows? But wow, what is going on? Maybe I'll just lasso it, I guess. It's being super weird. Yeah, something is going on with this pencil. Do I have little tips somewhere? I thought, oh yeah, see, I found right here. Let's see if this makes a difference real quick. I'll show you guys how to change out your Apple tips. So, let me get this out of here, hopefully. There it goes. So let's see if this makes a difference. If not, I might just have to like restart my iPad. I don't know, I literally have never had issues with it before, but you just twist this off and then twist this one on. And hopefully that will make a difference. I guess we'll see. Okay, the moment of truth. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, that was the issue. So occasionally you do have to change out the tip of your Apple Pencil, just FYI. And then we have $50 for Maddie and $100 for me. So yeah, the workout pants that I have holes and stuff in them. So, because they are old. I have not worked out in a while. So for diapers, that is $60. By the way, if you guys have any recommendations for workout pants that are affordable for, you know, heavier set women, definitely let me know what your recommendations would be. I was considering just going to like Old Navy or Target and seeing what they have, maybe Kohl's. But if there's someone out there that knows of a really good brand or something, let me know, because I would like to get a couple really good pairs that I can use because I plan on going frequently. I love weightlifting, That is my workout of choice. If you guys didn't know that about me, I think I've mentioned it before, but yeah. So for the Dodge Journey, that is gonna be $100. Entertainment, we're gonna do $100. Family pictures, we're gonna do $30. And then giving, we're gonna do $40. Golf, actually, Andrew, he decided he wanted to put nothing in golf and he decreased his personal money. We were gonna give him 100 because he wanted to put more towards the backyard. So kudos to him for that. And then holidays, we're gonna do 40. Household, we're doing $125. Home projects is getting $317.27. Hopefully that'll be more if we get a tax return and we sell some stuff and all of that. Mommy 2.0 is getting $100. School is getting $50. I'm getting $100. And I kept mine at 100 because I'm gonna go get a massage this month, and so I want to be able to tip really well. That's gonna come out of here, and I'd like to go get a pedicure. So that's why I kept mine that way and everything. But I'll probably decrease it moving forward. But I kept mine at 100. So Andrew's more of the saint than I am this month with that. And then $100 for tech and electronics, and vacation is getting $250. So the total, let's see, the total amount of sinking funds for our beginning balance. So let's go ahead and add all of the positives. So 60 plus 74, 52, plus 59, 40, plus 219, 25, plus 30, plus 60, plus 1,217.06, plus 306.72. I just added all those in my head, plus 350. So $2,376. 2,376.95. And then the total amount that we are, let's see, I'm gonna redo that. Well, I guess I'll redo the whole thing. Let's see. $2,376.95. The total we're putting towards our sinking funds this month, I should have calculated this before, but I didn't. So we've got 260 plus 160 plus 250 plus 260 plus 7110 plus 125 plus 317.27 and 600, right? Yeah. So $2,082.27. So those are the totals for our beginning balance, how much we are adding and everything. So yeah, those are our sinking funds. And then like I said, I'll set up my business budget and stuff off camera. And we got our income tracker ready to go. So yeah, we are officially all set to go for the month of February, which is very exciting. You guys can see it better when I flip it this way. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have questions or anything, definitely let me know. I always feel way better once I have all of this set up and ready to go and I can start tracking transactions and all that good stuff. I know there's some sinking funds transactions I already need to put in. And yeah, I definitely need to get my business budget set up and everything as well. I am debating putting my business budget in here. I don't know. Should I? Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing my business budget. If you are, I will create a separate video for that, just in case you're interested in like what my sources of income are, what my expenses are, things like that. If you really want to see that, definitely let me know. But otherwise, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. If you have any questions or anything, of course, let me know in the comment section down below and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.